What's up, guys? Sam here, and today we're about to make a very dumb decision and make a very poor purchase, which could be a good one. We're going to find out very soon, but here it is. So here it is. It is an E46 325i 2005 with the M56 inline 6. This sucker has some rear damage over there, but we will hopefully get this for a steal. And when I say steal, I mean, well, probably okay, but it has some issues. It definitely has some issues. It needs some spark plugs like immediately, and it needs a battery like yesterday. So we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. And I'll have you know that I have 2 midterms in a couple days, and I really don't have time for this, but I'll be doing it anyways with a Billa. You know, I think my shirt is pretty appropriate for the occasion. If you guys want to, go check it out at sta/industries.com. Anyways, let's go buy this, this purchase. Yeah, new batteries have already been purchased, new spark plugs already been purchased, gotta pick those up, and only thing left is the car. So, we'll be back when we're with an E46. See you soon. All right, this is a terrible E46. We might buy it. What do you think?
I think it's a piece of shit, but hopefully
We'll see. We'll see. Could be a quick flip, could be a poor flip. We could be in financial ruin. We could get stuck with it. This might be our permanent car that we just keep and do nothing with. This is the damage. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. But, you know, might take a hammer to it, might sell it as is, might get a new trunk. We don't know. Interior is actually in good shape. It's just dirty. So, like, these seats are better than my 5 Series, like by far. So that's pretty cool. There is some interesting stuff in here, like some weed and such. And so we'll be fixing it up. This is either locked or not working. I'm not really sure. Could be either. But yeah, it's actually not that well. What the hell is fully a basketball there? Anyways, yeah, as you can tell, definitely needs to clean it up. But yeah.
first drive.
We're taking it for a test drive. Check engine light came back immediately. I don't think he really screwed in, or he didn't really tighten down the spark plugs at all. So that's probably kind of why it's misfiring badly, but also the plugs looked horrible. So the brakes kind of work. If you really try hard enough, they do work. I'm gonna go around the corner over there.
Sounds good.
All right.
Fresh boost.
I'll put it in sport mode. You guys ready?
Woo!
That was really something, guys. All right, so we just sent it, and we still just have misfires. So we're pretty sure it's just spark plugs and maybe coils. We'll see. I wish we were buying that thing instead, but unfortunately we can't afford it. So there she is. The window doesn't go down, but that's okay. What a majestic vehicle that is. Wow, what an excellent, what a sound purchase this was. Yeah, so we bought it for $700, which for California prices is not bad. Clean title E46 325i with 167,000 miles, which is actually less than my car right now. Oh, she's burning oil. She's smoking. That can't be good, but we'll find out soon. It's burning oil so badly. It's terrible. This is such a bad car, it's funny. Anyways, time to go to work, but look how funny it is. We're totally gonna lose money on this. Hopefully not too much, but we'll see. I'm kind of bored right now, so I'm gonna change the spark plugs because why not? Take a look at that beastly M56. Just kidding, looks horrible. God damn, that's terrible. Anyways, gonna change the plugs right now. I'm going to do that. Should be pretty easy. And yeah. Okay, new plugs are in. Didn't take very long at all, but I'm now pretty dirty. Actually, not that bad. Thought it was much worse. Anyways, let's start the car up and see if the misfire is still there. Probably will be for the first few seconds, but hopefully it'll go away shortly. Of course, you know, these plugs. Pretty clapped out. So Let's start it up and then see what the results are. Hey! That's pretty good! Cleaning this thing up and
Got some mystery white powder.
I don't even want to know. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Not
It's
bad.
good shape. Good shape.
Best shape of the car.
We've made back $1.21 so far. We've got some free armor all we're gonna use later for sure. Nice.
Condition soon. 11.5 men's.
Doesn't fit me. Oh man. This is the old taillight that was probably in the trash, but now it is literally trash. So. What
Why
do we
does
got?
this guy keep like used shit in the new box in his trunk? Like,
I don't know.
this is crazy.
Alrighty guys, so today's plan is to clean up these E46 headlights over here. As you can see, the whole car needs to be cleaned up as well, but the headlights specifically should make a pretty big difference. Got this kit off Amazon. We're going to try it out and see how good it is. Basically utilizes a drill. As long as you have a drill, you can use a variety of scouring discs and sanding discs and then also polishing discs to finish up the job. Now, in the past, I've done this with just sandpaper and also a drill with plastic polish. We'll use the plastic polish as well. So hopefully a combination of sanding discs, scouring discs, and also plastic polish should get these guys looking pretty good, at least quite a bit better than right now. So as you can see, the left side just looks fantastic compared to the right side. That side's how it is. It actually looks a lot worse in person too. You can't even make out that circular projector in person that well. This side looks so good. As you can tell, it's not perfectly shiny. Probably because I went a little bit aggressive with the sanding. I probably could have gone to 5,000 from the 2,000 and then polished, but I went straight from 2,000 and polished. But I think that's going to be good enough for this car. I don't think we needed exactly a perfect high gloss finish, but although it looks fantastic in person, it looks kind of cloudy here, but yeah, in person it looks absolutely amazing. So I think I'll be okay with that. I might polish it a little bit more with the super soft black pad over there, but I also might not. But anyways, let's do this side now and finish this off, and we'll wash the entire car and hopefully get it looking almost there. New badge comes tomorrow, and we should be getting pretty close to being on our way. Alrighty guys, this side is now complete. Instead of going from 2,000 straight to polishing, went from 2,000 to 5,000, and I think the result's a bit better, honestly. It could be a little bit better even, but you know what, I think this is okay enough for now. It matches this side pretty well, I think, although I think it's a little bit shinier. But they both look pretty good and definitely a substantial improvement over what we had before. Anyways, hopefully a wash gets rid of all that gunk from the trios below, and it looks a bit better. Also, just noticed this car is actually on E90 base wheels, not even E46 wheels, so that's kind of funny. But yeah, the moon's pretty cool. I mean, what is not to like about that? Now, it's clear to me now that one of these bulbs is clearly newer or different than the other, because that one's a bit more yellowish and that one's a bit more bluish, so different Kelvin ratings, but they work, and that's the important part. So we just came to wash this thing, and then of course this like mint E46 M3 just pulls up with a carbon CSL truck lid. Headlights are looking good though, I will say. Got a lot of work to do though. That M3 is so beautiful. And we're just stuck with this thing, although it cleaned up pretty well. It's looking pretty good. We're gonna find out soon how good it actually looks, but I'm liking it so far. This car's better, I think.
This one has 4 doors. It's the same thing. They're both inline 6s. This one's newer.
Yeah?
Clear winner. This one costs, you can get 20 of these for one of those.
Couldn't have said it better myself. It's basically a new car. I mean, I think it's perfectly fine. Don't mind the 2 shades of black on the hood, or you know, any of this, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. All right, we're about to get on the freeway.
All right, get a little pulling for the boys. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's full throttle right here.
All right. She's screaming. Woo! All right, yeah. Woo. This now too without stabbing myself, although I'm not sure how possible it's going to be. Okay. Alright, well, we're getting there. There's the old and here's the new. Nice. Well, there we go. The new piece is in, and now we have a functioning passenger side mirror. We also have a rear badge, front badge. I'd say this can clean up pretty well. We'll get some pictures there today. We should be ready to sell it very soon. It is now time to plug in the computer of wisdom. It is way too hot today. God, I hate how slow this whole PC is. Okay, so we have one error that I can't read because it's in German. If I clear it, it keeps coming back. But it's not causing a check engine light, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, what is that? Must be a thermostat? Oil? I don't know. Something with an oil temp, I can't tell. It's time to replace the CCV. So the M56 has the CCV on top of the engine, top of the valve cover. So it's considered non-serviceable because you usually have to replace the entire valve cover to replace the CCV on these things instead of the traditional M54 setup with the diaphragm below the intake manifold. But there are now some aftermarket parts that you can use that are actually made in Ukraine, funnily enough, that you can replace just this guy and the diaphragm below it. So we'll take a look at this first. We'll take the diaphragm cover off and then see if there's a lot of sludge in there. If there is sludge, we'll probably take off the valve cover and have to clean it internally, and then we can put everything back together, but we'll see first. All right, so based on this, we probably gotta take the valve cover off because that is nasty and it's smoking in there. So just move the car over here, so we definitely have to take the cover off, which will be annoying because of the bolt locations, but we will make it work. Alrighty guys, it is a lovely Friday morning, nice and crisp this morning, not too hot. We potentially have a buyer for the 46. This is the second person to actually come out, at least so far. We've had a lot of messages, but a lot of follow through is kind of the typical thing with Facebook Marketplace and offer up. So hopefully this goes well. If not, there's a few more people who need to see the car today, so we'll find out. Fired right up. The idle is pretty decent right now. Not the best, but it's working. After showing this car to about 5 or 6 people, we did eventually sell it, but it wasn't an easy task and it did sit for quite a while, but we eventually did sell it. But this kind of made me realize that the E46 325 is probably the least desirable BMW at the moment at all in the US. I don't think anyone really wants this car, and with our cosmetic issues that this car had, like the dent in the back and some other things, it really just was not desirable. We did net a tiny profit each of about $300, which is pretty comical. At least we didn't lose any money, so that's definitely something. Would I do this again ever with a 325i? No, the M56 is too problematic and the car is just not desirable. But with other BMWs of this era, totally, and I think I will.
Well, first off, I should mention that the E39 is from BMW's golden age of vehicles. You have the cars with the Z8, the E46 M3, the E38 7 Series, the first gen E53 X5, and of course the wonderful E39 5 Series. This includes the M5 and of course the inline 6 models like the 525, 528, and 530 like this.